Ken.
I'm Victoria. And I'm Alexis.
And today we're talking about
Blanding
the Blandings. There's 8 of them in here. Easier in theory than in practice to find one. So we do have
Spotted.
a lot of spotted and Blandings turtles in here.
Yeah, but you'll never find the Blandings part.
Well, that's what you're supposed to be doing now, is finding the Blandings.
Funny, my hands are like 5 feet deep in this. No, my hands are in that. Victoria, how do you hear? Well, I touched the bottom. Me too. It's nothing. Ooh, what's this?
The quest continues.
Okay, you're going to wash out my mouth.
You got one?
Yeah.
Wow, cool. Let's see, Victoria. Can you show us? Pretty neat. Wow.
In the deep areas.
Look at that shell. Just absolutely gorgeous.
You're most likely to find them in the back. Okay.
Pretty nice.
And I found the same guy I found last time.
Oh,
Yeah.
see. There's a spotted.
There, I hope.
So here you go.
Ooh, that feels good.
You can see that smiley face.
Hey, don't spoil the video.
Just absolutely gorgeous.
When they're babies, they start off at that shed. They come to here when they're a bit older, and one day they're gonna get to be in a big pond. And this is a Blandings turtle. Dad, spotted turtles are spotted, and wood turtles have shells that look like wood. Why are Blandings turtles called Blandings turtles and not yellow throat turtles?
They're named after an early naturalist from Pennsylvania named William Blanding.
Blanding turtles are omnivores with a stronger preference towards meat. Their diet is consisting of both meat and vegetation. Their diet includes fish, fish eggs, crayfish, frogs, tadpoles, earthworms, snails, slugs, grubs, berries, seeds, leaves, grasses, and carrion, just to name a few. Here at Hawaii Herpetological, we feed our Blandings turtles Missouri aquatic turtle diet, Aquamax 500 fish food, some mixed greens and fruits, crickets, earthworms, and grasshoppers. This species range center around the Great Lakes and extends from the central Nebraska and Minnesota, eastward through southern Ontario and the south shore of Lake Erie as far east as northern New York.
There are also isolated populations in southeastern New York, New England, and Nova Scotia.
Blandings turtles can look like other turtles in their home range, including box turtles and even spotted turtles when they are young. Blandings turtles are recognizable by their bright yellow on their chins and throats. Their carapace is normally black with yellow spots or streaks. Their carapace is domed with elongated and smooth, very similar to box turtles. Their plastron is yellow with a dark blotch at the outer corner of each scute. They have long necks, dark color heads with brown or yellow spots. They seem to look like they are always smiling.
Blandings turtles are primarily aquatic. On cool days when it's sunny, these turtles may be seen basking on logs or land. In the heat of the summer, Blanding's turtles are active in the morning and evening hours, and may even burrow into mud to stay cooler during hot days.
Blanding's turtles can live a long time, over 70 years. It can take up to 15 to 20 plus years before a hatchling female Blanding turtle is old enough to lay eggs. When the females lay eggs, they lay 5 to 12 eggs in a clutch. It can take anywhere from 45 to 80 days before the eggs hatch. Many of the hatchlings won't survive mainly because of predators. While adults have few predators, hatchlings have to hide from raccoons, skunks, snakes, large fish and foxes, and even dogs.
Ruff, ruff. In addition to predators, Blanding's turtles' populations continue to decline as a result of habitat fragmentation, as well as loss of wetlands. When their habitats are fragmented, females seeking nesting sites and turtles going between different wetlands due to environmental needs become vulnerable to be run over by vehicles and such.
Dad, what is habitat fragmentation?
This is when a habitat is partially destroyed, leaving unconnected areas of the habitat only. Picture if a highway was put between your swing set and our house. Every time you wanted to play in the backyard, you'd have to cross the highway. This is just an example of habitat fragmentation.
Victoria, do you remember why Blanding's turtles in the wild are in danger? Habitat fragmentation.
That's right, habitat fragmentation, and another big one is nest predation. What is nest predation?
It's where predators will come, trying to eat the eggs that nest is.
They'll dig up the nest and eat all the eggs. Very true. So in most of the states where you can find Blanding's turtles, which when we showed you the range a little bit earlier today, right? It's a very small range where they live to begin with. In most of those states, they're endangered, right? And in other states, they at least have some type of protection status, like they're threatened, right? So what do you think is really important to help support Blanding's turtles?
I think you can stop chopping down the trees.
Stop chopping down the trees, right? Protect the wetlands, support organizations that protect the wetlands.
And don't be mean to the Blanding's turtles, and don't hurt them. Support them and help them not be endangered anymore. Spread the word.
Spread the word.
Put up crossing signs.
You can put crossing signs up, that's right, for when they're making their nests and traveling, right? Past the roads. What else can you do to help protect the nests?
Put cages on them.
That's right, and at one time you thought those cages were kind of bad, huh? But what did you learn about those cages they put around them?
They're actually great.
They are, aren't they?
Helpful.
Feeding time at Hawaii Herpetological is always a fun time. The girls love feeding the turtles, especially the Blandings.
They're so calm when you feed them, and they never fight over food.
That's really true. Blanding's turtles seem to have the most etiquette out of all of the smaller turtles that we have. They never tend to bite at each other, and they always seem to be interested in the food, but not overly aggressive towards it.
It's also very fun to watch them eat.
It is. They're pretty cool. So today, we're feeding them just some Aquamax 500 pellets. But again, sometimes we do give them other stuff like shrimp, worms, grasshoppers, Missouri aquatic turtle food, just to name a few.
They're definitely opportunistic feeders.
Speaking of opportunistic feeders, this female gold dust day gecko has definitely made her home inside the turtle house because she has the opportunity to eat lots of insects. You'll notice on the sides of her neck there are sacs. Those are called chalk sacs. This is where she stores excess calcium and minerals for when she needs them. So, this is going to conclude our video today. What do you want to tell everybody?
Please like and subscribe.
Cool. Thanks for joining us today.
Turtles!
Bye.